even my fault. Like, what could I have done there, though?
And jet headbutt for game. That.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a very special episode of OstrichTCG. My name is Daryl Fernandez, and it is finally here, the 50 subscriber special you have all been waiting for. It's basically gonna be a tour of my YouTube setup, physically and digitally. And we're also gonna have a few other fun activities for this video as well. Without further ado, let's begin. So what's basically my YouTube office. Oh, wait, it's like kind of up close. But yeah, we're gonna open the door. And yeah, it's a little dark. I'm gonna just flip my light around real quick so that way it's a bit better for you guys to see. But yeah, this is basically where you guys see me record all my videos. It's my own bedroom, of course. So I'm basically just gonna give you guys a general tour. So we're gonna start with my bed actually. This is where I've been recording my videos most recently, but that's gonna be a big change. I'll tell you guys more about that later. But basically, the lights behind my bed, I have this remote and I can basically change my lights to whatever color I want. So red, green, blue. We're gonna change them back to yellow, how they were before, because this is a golden video, as you guys will get to see. This is basically where I would sit and everything. But now, from here on in, I'm actually gonna be recording here. I finally have a table, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not much. It's not like a super cool desk or anything. But this is what serves. It definitely serves a lot better than what I originally had recording on my bed. It's definitely a lot less comfortable, but you know, being a lot less comfortable definitely helps me focus a lot more, because I'll be honest, recording on my bed, I definitely didn't feel as focused as I could have been. It's like, you know, I even have like a little chair. That's super nice. And of course, you guys see, this is where the magic happens over here. It's my Microsoft Surface 11 complete with Stellar Crown wallpaper. And we're gonna get more into this later, because that's gonna be part of my digital setup tour. But I wanna show you guys some of the other things that I use for like recording my YouTube videos. I have some new tricks up my sleeve for a channel from here on in. So wait, let me flip the light back around. Or actually, let's start with that. I have a YouTube light now. Ooh, very scary. So, basically, I've had a bit of an evolution with lights. So I used to have like a little stand light, that I used for like my YouTube stuff, right? But like it would always fall over. You guys don't have any idea how many times I had to cut that stuff out whenever my light fell over. Bruh. But now I have this, and yes, my face is out of focus now because I have the light here. But I just, as like a little thing here, I could just attach it to my phone. It is attached to my phone. It's not even here, and then look. You can definitely see me a lot better. My room definitely seems a lot brighter. Selfie with the bed. And that's the next part I'm gonna get to. So I have what's basically a selfie stick, essentially. That's what it looks like right now. I basically put my phone on here now. And this is like an entirely new contraption I'm testing out with, right? I hold it here, but that's not the only thing I can do. Watch this. I have to figure out where to prop my phone up. I'm gonna actually like swap my webcam back real quick. Ugh. All right, I think this is good. Put myself over here. All right. So as you guys can see, this looks like a selfie stick at first, but then I could actually just tilt this thing, this metal ring over here. I could spread it open like a tripod. Make this taller. And, okay, wait. Let me mess around with the tripod. Tighten the metal ring back. And, boom, it's my new video stand. Or like my new like, phone stand. And I basically just, again, still put my phone here. And basically my phone will just be my full-time camera now, as it's been for like the last few videos. And of course, on this thing, I could also like tilt my phone around if I want to, which I'm not really gonna do, because like this is how you have to put it to have your phone sideways. Like if I wanted to, I could like rotate it so I could hold my phone vertically. I might do that for like YouTube Shorts. But yeah, that's basically it with my selfie stick tripod hybrid thingy. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah, let me just get it back to normal. And the final thing I want to show you guys, I have a mic now. I saw the complaints in the comments and I got a mic. It took me a while to get this working. I actually had, as I said in my announcement video, I had another version of the same exact clip that I'm recording right now with this same mic. It died on me. The entire clip got muted. And yeah, this is literally my second take recording this. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Basically how this mic works, I have it attached to me right here through a clip. And it's wireless. There's like, I can't show it because obviously the video is gonna mute, but there's like a USB attached to my phone that I could also attach to my computer if I wanted to, which I will for like next few clips. And it basically connects with the phone through there. And my audio sounds hopefully crisper than ever. Like, watch this, I'm gonna make you guys ear rape. Testing! Oh my god, I hope that wasn't too loud. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the online setup of my YouTube setup now. See you guys real soon. This is how it's gonna look for me. Look like for my videos from here on in. This is basically how my new-ish setup is gonna look like. It definitely does look a lot better now, doesn't it? I think if I somehow move the camera up a bit, you guys can see me in the posters. Or not. Doesn't really matter too much, right? I mean, this setup is still pretty cool for me. I set up my videos like this now. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the online setup part. But I have to like actually open up something. I'm just gonna capture my entire screen, and we're gonna start with Streamlabs. So yeah, this is basically how I've started screen recording now. I should actually, wait, let me move my. But I can basically see everything. So I have my phone camera connected here. We basically have these things called sources on Streamlab, basically sources of things that you guys see on the screen. So I have my phone camera, which is this. I have the little OstrichTCG logo, which is just a regular image source. And of course the screen capture, which is everything you guys are seeing. And I can choose exactly what I record. So like right now I'm recording my entire screen because I'm going to show you guys everything I do. Of course I could capture a specific window, which is what I do when I'm recording TCG live. But yeah, and I have different scenes. So I have my speaking and setup scene, which is what you guys are seeing right now. It's just when I want to speak in my setup. It's just a regular camera scene on its own, right? And I actually have like 2 different sources I could turn on or off. So I could turn on my front camera, which is, I'm pretty sure I use this when actually I don't even remember what I use this for. Pretty sure it's just when I want to speak like this. But for the most part, I'm really just going to be using it like this because it's a lot more dynamic angle. I have my very own shorts dedicated scene. And I'm going to explain what scene is. It's basically like a preset of certain elements, right? So yeah, this is basically how I record my shorts. Phone camera again, but now I use the back camera back here. It looks a bit awkward right now because I have the cover slightly off so I can have both of my USBs plugged in. So, you know, that's why you see like a little bit of blue. And then like this is my, oh my god, this looks super awkward. But this is basically how my regular openings would work. So like I'd have the phone camera facing the opening and then the front camera facing me. This is actually a scene you guys are going to get to see later for the TCG opening. But next let's go into my files. Wait, first let me change my scene again. Yeah, so we're going to open up my files. I'm going to show you guys how I organize everything. So I have a Seagate. Oh, crap. I have a Seagate hard drive here. This is where I store everything. And I have like folders of everything. I have like my branding, right? Espathra. This was made for like, I think this was like a beta version of my current logo right now. I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure I think I took this as like the screenshot for like background of my thumbnails or something. But yeah, this is what I used to make some of my branding. This was my old channel banner, and I say old because I'm actually going to show you guys something really cool later. My old channel logo, my new one. Yeah, branding I don't want to cover too much about. So this folder was when I used to use the Xbox screen recorder, the game, I don't even remember what it was called, but the built-in Xbox screen recorder, this is the folder where everything will get saved. When I don't do that anymore, I use Streamlabs, where I could also like just choose where I save stuff instead of it being in a dedicated folder no matter what. My intro and outro has its own separate folder. I might make more intros and outros later so I can bring something unique. All my thumbnail assets, so like these are mostly pictures I've used only for my thumbnails, but there are some files in my image assets folder that I use for my thumbnails. But this is stuff that I've only used for my thumbnails. These are like my actual thumbnails. I have them all saved. Yes, even the bad news one. I'm gonna actually show you guys how I make my thumbnails later. Yeah, so that's my thumbnail assets folder. Video assets, I have them separated into 3 different folders. Footage, which is where I save my screen recordings. I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, actually, I'll let that do whatever it's doing. Image elements, these are all my pictures that I've used in my videos. It's a lot, I know. I should probably get this a bit more organized. But that's something I could do later. Audio elements, this is where it's gonna continue not loading, I guess. Assets, wait, oh, it loaded. There you go. I'm actually playing something funny right now. Hope it's still recording. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I used that sound in the Dragapult video. Anyway, going back, I'm gonna try to see. No, wait, no, image I already showed you guys, right? It's footage that I haven't showed. Footage is gonna take a little bit longer to load, but footage, again, that's where I save all my screen recordings, all my footage of TCG matches, anything else I record, I usually save it here. If it doesn't save here by default, I usually move it in. So here you guys go. Yeah, I have like some pretty old stuff in here. I even have like the footage from my locals in here because this was mostly recorded on my phone, partly recorded on my computer. But this is actually something I did use in the tournament video. So I meant to have like in the middle of a video like, hey guys, here's my deck list, so if you guys want to try playing it to a locals as well. But then I forgot and I had to resort to posting the deck list in the description. Yeah, that sucks. I'm actually going to show you guys how I make my videos too, like in general. But I'll get to that later. So I did thumbnail assets, this. Oh, and the videos folder is where I store my finished videos. I actually don't have all my videos on here because I had a problem. So you guys remember the Greninja video, and where I had like a large gap between my previous video and the Greninja video? That was because I was actually trying to get a future box video out. But for some reason, had been having a lot of problems with it. I thought it was a problem with the hard drive and like it didn't have space, which is insane to think about. This thing has 1 terabyte of space. So I tried deleting a few of my videos that I didn't need off of here, and it turns out like it was just something wrong. At that point, I had to give up and make a Greninja video instead. So, yeah. So now I have to re-download all my videos back straight off of YouTube so I can have like all my videos on here in case if something happens to my videos one day, because I don't want them to be permanently deleted. But yeah, that's basically it for my hard drive. Now I'm going to show you guys my video editor, how I edit my videos. I'm actually break down the production of one of my videos, aka my most recent and now my most popular video. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But yeah, Microsoft Clipchamp, nothing better. I'm not sponsored by Microsoft in any way, even though I use a lot of Microsoft products like my Surface and of course Clipchamp. But I definitely recommend using Clipchamp as a video editor. It's very simple to use, but you can make some really cool looking stuff with it. That is, if it will load. Alright, so here we are in Clipchamp. Really easy interface. Up here you can like choose to create a new video. I haven't tried making a video with AI, and honestly I don't really like AI anyway. They have templates, which I haven't really experimented with. But yeah, you can also access your video projects a bit down here. So we're gonna break down my first locals video production a little bit. Show you guys basically what goes down with my videos. So off to the left here, you can see that this is where all my video assets go. All the stuff I use in my videos, audio, videos, pictures, everything. And I have like a lot of stuff. If you have like a little check mark next to the file, that means you used it in the timeline. So like I always like to go back a little bit and see what I had and hadn't used. I was actually originally going to use this, the smiley face, to censor someone's face, but it didn't work that as well as I wanted it to, especially since I didn't know how to move pictures. I don't think Clipchamp has something like that, so really wish they, I think it's very easy for Microsoft to add like, hey, trace like image movement path kind of thing, like how they have in PowerPoint. Really wish they had that, but I had to settle for a rectangle instead to cover that person's face. And again, like I said before, there was like, in fact, I don't even think I imported it in, but I had, oh yeah, there it is. It was like a little video clip about my deck list. I didn't include in the video that I really definitely should have. But yeah, I try to keep my stuff as organized as possible, and there's like a small illusion of organization here. So of course, all my videos, I put them all onto one layer, right? So layers are basically how everything is ordered on top of each other. So topmost layers are gonna show on top of anything that's under it. If it's a visual layer, audio, it doesn't really matter too much. So my sound effects, I try to put them in my higher layers, whereas longer background music, I would usually try to put it down here. But of course, sometimes it has to flow up here as well. And then my text, I definitely try to keep it onto one layer, maybe two if I have to feature two pieces of text at once. And we can actually zoom in here a bit more so like you guys can see some of the stuff here. So I'm gonna actually show you. So at one point in the video, I was talking about some cards I needed for my Drago deck. And I made something cool that looks like this. Like basically it would put the card on as I was talking about them.
If I can make a new version of Regidrago, I need a Noivern EX, Temple of Sinnoh, and a Radiant Charizard.
So it might have been a bit off of timing, but basically what I did, I kind of like staggered the images a bit. So like you guys can see, like the images have like different lengths, if you will. And then what I also did, after I staggered them, I grabbed like the Pokemon confirm button sound, which you guys can see right here. And you can actually see the sound waves that the sound makes if you zoom in close enough. So like you guys know how exactly you want to position your sound so that way it plays exactly when you want it to. So I had it positioned so that way basically this sound will play almost as soon as the image comes up, like this.
Noivern EX.
Right? And then I also, to each of the images, I added a fade in and fade out. So I usually like the 3-5 rule, something I kind of made up. 0.3 is a decently fast but not super fast fade in, and then 0.5 is a nice slow fade out. So I'm gonna play the whole thing again.
Temple of Sinnoh and Radiant Charizard.
They stay for a little bit,
to make my deck a bit better.
And then they just have a super nice fade out. I really like that, super satisfying. And I'm actually gonna show you guys another cool thing. Transitions. So Clipchamp has some, not necessarily basic, like in a bad way, but some super simple transitions that really do help with your video. So I had this like little scene where I like toured around the shop for a little bit looking for like a Noivern. Because Noivern I definitely needed for the tournament. And this is what I kind of did. So, okay. Wait, I'm actually turning that down maybe. So I had like pixelate, like I forgot the name of this transition. Yeah, pixelate. I basically pixelated it into of course wild Pokemon music as I'm touring the cards. So I definitely felt like the pixelated thing kind of helped simulate like you're going into battle with a wild Pokemon, aka I'm touring looking at these Pokemon cards. And I was basically recording with my camera. I didn't have the selfie stick. I just show you guys like a little bit of the cards. I zoomed into the Ogre Pond because I would have really liked to have that Ogre Pond for my deck. But of course I was too broke to buy it. I barely had enough money to buy the Noivern. I barely had enough money to pay for the tournament then, period. So like, you know, obviously I can't spend like, what was that, $30 to buy an SIR Ogre Pawn. What I really needed was a Noivern so I could take down these bolts that I never found at a tournament, by the way. So, and then we had like a crash down kind of transition here, push down. And then what I did here, you know how you guys see like on TikTok or like on YouTube when people post like a TikTok as part of a full-length video, they have like that thing blurred out. Microsoft Clipchamp doesn't really have like an effect for that. So what I did, I basically put the video on top of itself, made the bottom layer muted, and made it like super zoomed in and blurred it so that way it basically kind of simulates that effect a little bit. And I think it actually works really well. Just a little trick. And then I had like a beams transition into like the next clip. And I had the audio fade out as well. But yeah, and I'll actually show you. So I made my intros and outros on Placeit. And you on there, I'm not gonna show you guys Placeit, but you can basically import like your own files to like personalize your or customize your whatever video you're making on there anyway. So what I do for my intros, I basically have like a fade through white transition or I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's fade through white. Because like my intro starts with white and then it's like tiles fade to black, breaks into my video, and then yeah, so like, look. Fade to white, tiles, intro plays. I do realize that I've been realizing this for a while, but I haven't brought it up. So the reason why the Espathra's hair looks kind of black is because I made a mistake when removing the background, that some of the hair got cut out and I never noticed. So the hair looks black, but it's not super duper noticeable, I guess, because none of you guys have really said anything. But you guys never comment on my videos, so please like, comment, subscribe. Road to 100. Anyway, and then fade through white again because of the tiles, and then yeah, and then for my outro, I do something very similar. Where is it? Oh wait, no, that's not my outro. Okay, so this was just like, I just remember what I did. So like, this was just like the main part of the video, and like I made the outro separate and like combined everything together. So here's the final file where I just like, so I could have like my timeline a bit cleaned up. This is something I've been trying to do to keep my timeline more organized. And yes, that's what this is called. It's called a timeline. And so yeah, this was like my outro. I had like little music playing in the background, but I'm not gonna cover that. And then here, like towards the end, until then, OstrichTCG out. I had like kind of like lo-fi music. Anyway, or lo-fi, I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, so then fade to white, outro plays, and it looks absolutely sick. So yeah, that's all I'm covering for like making my actual videos. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my thumbnails super quick, because I've been dragging on here for a little while. How long have I been recording? My mic is still on. I've been recording for like almost 20 minutes now for this supposedly small segment. But again, towards the main part of the video. So I'm actually gonna go pickmonkey.com. I'm gonna show you guys my first locals. And I'm actually really proud of this thumbnail since it is, I feel like this is part of the credit why this video became so popular. Or like not actually super popular. It's 500 views, which is small compared to others, but for me it became a super popular video, and part of that was because of this thumbnail. I feel like it was a lot more, there was a lot less going on in it, but also like super formal, super cool. And of course I had the Pokemon logo on it. Who's not going to click on something with a Pokemon logo on it? But what I did here, I basically, for my own picture, I literally went downstairs and took a selfie of myself holding the two main cards of my deck. Kind of like how you know, like when you're watching like a live Pokemon tournament and you have like those, basically like the mug shots of the player. That's basically what I tried to simulate. So I had that, Then in the background, I have a picture I found off of Google Maps of Coliseum of Comics. I credited the guy who took the picture in the description of the video. And yeah, I basically used that as the background because that was the playing area of Coliseum of Comics. It suited me very well. And then I had like some nice text with green outline and purple, which is like honestly my signature colors at this point. Maybe orange too. Pokemon trading card game, of course. I mean, it's my first Pokemon TCG locals. I had to feature that. And then I basically have my like little watermark in the form of my YouTube logo. So that was my super simple thumbnail to make. I'm gonna show you guys one of my more complicated ones. How about this one? Because this video popped off like a little bit too. So here, Dragapult actually looks a bit more colorful than usual because like I had him like, I don't know exactly how I did it anymore, but like I had him saturated a little bit. I think I could go like, yeah, it's like you could saturate the colors a little bit here. And yeah, that just makes him look more colorful. Behind him, of course, I had the card. I basically like enlarged the card, made it black and white so that way basically it would have really good contrast with the Dragapult here. I used, what was this? Bella's New Book font with like a super thick outline for like the title, basically. And then I basically had the two main cards stacked on top of each other. So Dragapult on top, Dusknoir on the bottom. And again, my little watermark, I had like a nice gradient background using the colors of Dragapult. And it turned out really good. Of course, it's not as popular as my locals video, but I think people do like watching locals tournaments a lot more than just watching deck lists. So, you know, it's not really 100% due to this thumbnail. Honestly, I think this thumbnail is really good. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to Streamlabs, and yeah, we're gonna move on to some other part of the video. That's basically it for the setup tour. We're actually gonna look at my YouTube analytics next. So if you guys don't know, this is YouTube Studio. This is basically where you see, this is basically how YouTubers like me, this is where they upload their videos. They get to see analytics like views, subscribers, all the likes. So I'm actually gonna give you basically like a tour through this as well. So on my channel dashboard, I can see my most recent video and how it's been doing. So of course it was the bad news video. And it basically helps you compare your views in certain time periods. So right now this is this video actually has made quite the comeback because like it was like my 6th most popular videos in terms of like views at a current time period. But now it's actually kind of bounced back to like 44 views, which is tied with my other announcement video. I guess you guys kind of like my announcement videos. Dragapult video became pretty popular, 45 views at a time, so like not too far ahead of these guys compared to before. And then my first local super popping off. And I'm actually gonna get to that in a bit. It says I get more views on average, so like it'll give you a range for like your regular average views. So for me, that range is 10 to 40. This video has 44, so it's ahead of that range, above average. Click-through rate, basically when you sneaky little guys like to click through certain parts of the video and thinking I won't notice, I can actually see that. But like, you know, 2.3% apparently isn't that bad. I don't really understand what this means though. And my view duration, so again, gives you a range of how long people typically watch your videos. And this video actually has below average view duration, which sucks. But like, you know, it happens sometimes. Not every day can be a good day. I can see like how many comments I have, some of my most recent other video publishes. I do community posts, guys. So like, you know, always be sure to be checking my community tab. So it's in case if I have anything posted. So like my most recent community post was how YouTube was basically congratulating me for 50 subs when I had like 70 at the time. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. 83 subscribers. When I started with the idea of this video, we had just hit 50.
Wow.
Then the locals video brought a whole ton of you guys to my channel, and I am super grateful for that. 17 subscribers till 100. I would really, even though I don't expect to do it, I would really like to hit that before the end of the year. And I'm actually going to get more about what I would do for 100 subs a little bit later. But yeah, I can see like a summary of everything that happened in the last month. So I had 827 channel views in the last 28 days, 28 and a half watch hours, and my top videos in the last couple hours. So like the bad news video got 20 views in the last 2 days, and then Dragapult EX and one of my shorts got like a view. Like, you know, I'm still not a super big YouTuber yet, but you know. And then this is a shout out to everyone who is publicly subscribed. I have 83 subscribers, but you guys decided to make yourselves known to me, and I could see. So you guys have like a setting on YouTube apparently. You can guys make yourself publicly known as a subscriber. So in lieu of a membership right now, this is basically, I'm shouting out all of these guys on this list right here that are publicly subscribed. Congrats to you guys. I think I might have another page. Yeah, all of these guys too. Some of these guys are family, some of these guys are friends, but it's also the random people that I don't know that I'm also thankful for. All of you guys, thank you for subscribing. Big help for me. Again, Road to 100 is next. Yeah, we're gonna go to my content tab next, and here I can see all my videos. So my first locals. Previously my most popular video was my Greninja video. Not even the tournament video of Greninja. Oh wait, no, it was the tournament video. Yeah, the tournament video somehow became my most popular video for no reason. I had thought it was mostly in part due to one of my friends playing it like multiple times. But if like we go into audience, okay, I can't see it for some reason. But like peak amount of unique viewers was like 18. I don't know why I can't see it. That's stupid. It used to let me see it. You know when YouTubers say like, hey, this percent of you guys are not subscribed, this is where they get it from. They can basically look they can look at the analytics of any of their videos and see from that video how many of those people are not subscribed, how many were. So like for this video, 89.5% of the people who watched this video were not subscribed. And only 10% of them were. So thanks to that 10% for being subscribed and that other 80%. But now we're gonna go to my first locals, which absolutely blew the tournament video out of the water. 573 views. Almost 25 watch hours. I'm getting notifications on my phone. I should mute my phone. And I gained 17 subscribers from this video, which I'm pretty sure is the most subscribers I've gained from one video. I need water. I'm choking. I can see how many of you guys are watching during certain parts of the video. So like you guys, of course, are like staying mostly near the beginning. I feel like the retention is actually a bit better on this video now than it was like when I checked before. And again, I can take a look at my audience. 91% of you guys who watch this video are not subscribed. Because this has so many more views, I can actually see some of the other demographics. And I can even see like where most of my viewers come from. So of course, most of you guys are from the United States. Of course, I live in the United States. I'm gonna say where. I'm not doxing. But there's like a few of you guys from Canada, a few of you guys from Australia, a few guys from UK. Like I appreciate all my foreign viewers. Thank you all guys for being here. I love you all. And yeah, like a lot of you guys have been watching these videos. I don't care from where you are. You guys are my heroes and everything. So yeah, engagement. Again, watch time, everything. I don't know too much how to explain this to you guys. But yeah, I can see the amount of likes, of course. So like, this is my most liked video as well. 2 dislikes. Who's disliking? I will find you. Yeah, I said earlier, I have to download my videos. So since I don't have them saved, I could promote these videos if I wanted to, but like that's paid. And I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. I can see my analytics for my channel overall. So like, I could like look at the last 28 days. I could look for this month specifically, so it's November. So in November, people watched my video 752 times. So 395 of those views were basically around sometime after the first locals video. Got a few views from the bad news video. 31 subscribers this month. Really cool. Super happy. And like, yeah, these have been my top videos during the month of November. Like from time period, you know? Or like this is how many views they gained during this month. So like basically most of my videos that do well are the ones that were posted either right before November or like during November. So yeah. So community tab, that's supposedly something new, but here's where I can see my comments, my mentions. I have none because I always try to get back to you guys as soon as I see you guys' comments. And yeah, not too much else I want to show. I do want to show you guys the monetization tab. Because look, for me to get monetized, I need to have 3 video uploads in the last 3 months, which obviously I do. I need to have 500 subscribers. And what are the following requirements? 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million shorts views. So if you guys want to see me monetize and bring cooler stuff to this channel with the monetization, you know, help me get there. Keep watching my videos. Watch them all the way through as you can, or if you can, if not, just as much as you possibly can. And I unlock more perks for monetization at 1,000 subscribers. And I will also need 4,000 watch hours or 10 million shorts views. So, you know, that's the last thing I want to talk about with my analytics. Up next, I want to move on to my subscriber goals because we're looking to the future at this point. 100 subs is on the way, and we want to go even further, right? So that's what we're gonna be covering next. So yeah, here they are, my subscriber goals. I only have stuff planned up to 1,000 subscribers, and here's basically the outline of the rest of the video. We already did the setup tour, and of course I went over my YouTube analytics, and we're doing this now. I'm covering my subscriber goals, but we do have a few more things planned for the night. I have a small opening that I've already recorded that's going to be coming up pretty soon, and we're going to have a celebratory TCGL match because that's how this channel started. We've been doing TCG live matches, and we're going to keep doing them, of course. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing for this smaller video because 50 subscribers, it's a good milestone, but not a definite milestone for most people. But I'm going to show you guys what's next. What I'm going to play, and basically every subscriber goal that we reach, I'll reveal another one to get you guys hyped. So yeah, here's my 100 subscriber outline for what I have so far. Package white. And yeah, 100 subscribers. Discord server, there's a question mark there because it's a possibility. I mean, 100 subscribers isn't too many, so like it's not something I desperately need. But depending on my engagement in my future videos, or if my channel really takes off by the time I hit 100 subs, a Discord server is gonna be a real possibility. But you know, this is not something guaranteed. What is guaranteed is what's lying on my desk over there. It's this, a Shrouded Fable ETB that I got for my birthday that I haven't opened yet. This is waiting for when I finally hit 100. When we can hit 100, this is getting cracked open. Until then, it's going to sit next to me every video. I'm going to be struggling to make sure that I don't open it. So please, subscribe so I can finally end the pain of waiting to see what's in here. Alright? So, yeah. For the most part, that's what I have planned for 100 subs right now. I might figure out something else. We might play like a few TCGL matches. And I might cover some new decks or something. I don't know. But I will do something special aside from just opening this up. I will figure it out by then, but this is not something I have 100% figured out right now. But yeah, everything I have planned, it's all the way up to like 1,000 at the very least, I think, right? I'll have to double check. I'll correct the number on the screen if I'm wrong. But yeah, only up to 1,000 right now. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to my TCGL match for the video, just for some fun times, right? And of course, we're going to be playing REGIDRAGO VSTAR. Alright, so we're going to be playing with good old REGIDRAGO VSTAR. We get to call it a coin flip. I think I'll pick heads. So, of course, if you guys don't remember, with REGIDRAGO, we just lost the coin flip. But with REGIDRAGO, we usually want to go first. So you can start discarding dragons, get everything set up to evolve, which is really just REGIDRAGO. So not too good for us here that we missed the coin flip, and yeah, our opponent gets to decide to go first. But just because we go second doesn't mean it's impossible to win. There are still some benefits to going second, such as we could be able to draw with Cleffa, as we see here. And if we get stuck with a REGIDRAGO in the active, we could also use that Celestial Roar attack so we can accelerate energy. And it looks like we're going to be playing against probably CHIEN-PAO, looking from the cards we get from this mulligan. So not the best matchup for us. But if we get Giratina discarded, we could be one-shotting CHIEN-PAOs. So also, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. And we do have a one prizer in the active. So if they were to knock out a REGIDRAGO or an Ogerpon, they would need a Gust in hand to combine any necessary amount of energy as well to be able to actually KO. And they have a Frigibax stuck in the active. So yeah, they're going to need that retreat. And then it'll be able to Shivery Chill. So what I think we're going to do during our turn, we're going to double Nest Ball. Probably play Earthen Vessel, maybe discard the boss. So we could get Fire, Grass, attach the Drago, Teal Dance, and then Research. The Prime Catcher is probably going to be going into the discard because of that. But it's no big deal because more than likely we'll be able to pick that back up with Legacy Star, assuming that we get more stuff on our bench. We really just want to run through everything we have in our hand, even if not so good for this. Oh, so we do draw into the Kyurem, so we could just discard the Kyurem instead. We're just gonna Nest Ball, pick up Drago, Nest Ball again, pick up an Ogerpon here, do a quick prize check. We have all that. We do have Giratina, so that makes things a lot easier. We could also use Noivern if we wanted to, so that way they'd still need that Gust. Although they could also be attacking with Baxcalibur if they wanted, but Baxcalibur doesn't really one-shot, so we're missing a Professor's. No, wait, no, because we had the Professor's in hand. Yeah, we're missing a Professor's. We're missing an E-Switch. Nothing too valuable, it looks like. I think we might have been missing one of our other dragons, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pick up Grass and Fire, of course. Attach that Fire to the Drago V. Teal Dance, so we could draw that one card. Alright, Grass Energy going in. Yeah, I don't see no reason to not Professor's Research, because otherwise our hand is kind of dead here. And I would like to see if I could get another Drago out, and we do. In fact, this is actually a really good hand. I think I'll save the Pheasantipity. We have 6 cards in hand. We only draw 1 with Cleffa. I don't think Ultra Balling for an Ogerpon is that good because we want to save that for Drago VSTAR. So I actually think, you know what? We'll bench the Fez. And then just draw 2 with Grasping Draw. Because I don't really want to get rid of those energies either, so that we could be able to attach, and we'd only need 1 E-Switch to be able to get Drago all set up. So what we do next turn, assuming we don't get Iono'd or hand disrupted in any way, we just Ultra Ball away to Dragapult and Tina, and we start swinging, basically. So, alright, so it looks like they might get the Baxcalibur up. They might have Rare Candy already in hand, given they didn't pick that up with Irida. Concealed cards, draw 2 there. Okay, yeah, that's super odd, bringing them back into the deck. Only 2, surprise. Oh, wait. It showed only 2, but I'm pretty sure it was 3 in there, right? Yeah, they shuffled in 3, but interesting, the game only showed 2. Alright, so they have at least 2 in hand. They KO Cleffa. They can't really Gust us unless they have Prime Catcher in hand, which I don't really see them using. Alright, so Industrious Incisors. If they KO the... Okay, Pokestop could help us search for E-Switch. Won't be the worst thing in the world. Heavy Ball. Just a Frigi. I don't think they really need another Frigi here. In fact, it's probably misplay to bench it. But they bench it anyway. So, like, if anything, whenever we need, we could KO that. Alright, so yeah, they just discard 1 energy like that. Alright, but they only draw 1 prize card, not the worst thing in the world. I think we'll just bring up the Drago. So it's highly likely that we... Alright, so yeah, we're definitely attaching grass. We even get to flip the script, but that's probably the last thing I'll do. Teal Dance, draw one. Alright, Super Rod. Nothing too much that we really need to rod up right now. I will Ultra Ball away these two. Pick up a Drago VSTAR, of course. Okay, I definitely don't want to get rid of that Iono. So, you know, I think I'll just use the Iono now. I don't like that I'm giving them a bigger hand, but need to keep going here. Alright. I'll draw 3 with Flip the Script. Okay, not too bad. We're gonna Pokestop and then Stadium Bump, so that would make it harder for them to draw. Oh, that sucks. Oh wow. Okay, so we have like 3 energies in here. Okay, so we'll Stadium Bump here. I think I'll Superior Energy Retrieval away. Dragapult, Drago. Maybe I should have used Ultra Ball first because I want to get another Ogerpon. We definitely want to discard one of the grass energies. Definitely not the soup. Probably... Yep, we'll discard the Radiant Zard. How about that? Radiant Zard, grass energy. Pick up another pawn. Because if we're going to be lost impacting, we definitely want to get as many energy on the board as possible. Switch. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to Legacy Star. Okay, we get an E-Switch and we get Mew. So we're definitely picking up that E-Switch. We need that. Prime Catcher isn't really super necessary right now. Right? Although, actually, what we could do is KO, get rid of the Excalibur and the Frigi, and then they can't attack, really. Or at least they don't. Or no, they could stay KO. You know what? I'll get the Prime Catcher for future play. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it like that. E-Switch. So do we go for the KO back Excalibur and Frigi play? Because they can technically still KO. Or no, they can't. No, they can't. You know what? We'll go for it. I'll go Prime Catcher, bring up back Excalibur, bringing Ogerpon in retreat. And then we attack. Go for the Phantom Dive. KO the Frigi. And at this point, we're probably going to want to start setting up a Drago on the bench, because even if we don't get KO'd here, it's still going to be... We're still not going to be super set up here. Prizes, not too bad. We get an extra draw. And I don't really like drawing into that research since we might be discarding it. Only 10 cards in left in deck too. That's actually kind of not super good for us here. We can't really be trapped because we have Switch in hand. I don't really want to discard that. That's kind of valuable. We still have Iono in deck. We still have a Super Rod in deck. Right, unless it's in our prizes, but I didn't really pay too much attention to that, unfortunately. Ooh. Okay, they have the Iron Bundle for the Gust. What do we bring in? I don't really like discarding that energy off of the Ogerpon, but I don't think I really want to waste a Switch. You know what? Yeah, that's... because we can retreat. don't have to Professor's Research this turn. We could just like boss KO CHIEN-PAO. I think that's the best play here. Oh, he like whiffs. All right. Okay, there's our Iono. So I think I'll double Teal Dance here. Okay, Noivern, that's discard fodder. Attach Grass here. Another Drago. Attach Fire. Retreat. Bring you in. Boss's Orders. Bring in this. And, yeah, nothing else I really want to do. Apex Dragon. Hit for 280 with Lost Impact. And then we're just going to Lost Zone the 2 grasses off of the Ogre Pawn. And that's another 2 prizes taken. So it's definitely going to be safe to Iono because we have a huge hand and we're going to limit it so that way we have more cards deck. Energy Switch is actually not bad because now we can just get this Drago completely set up. There should definitely be at least one more Drago VSTAR in deck. So let's see what these guys are going to do. We don't have another Gust. Because we just used our last boss. Prime Catchers in discard. So at this point we're just going to have to be taking a knockout on whatever is out here. So unless they decide to retreat the Greninja, we don't win next turn. But we are definitely in a very good position. Alright, attach water to Greninja. Retreat. Strange that they haven't tried to set up another Frigi. They probably don't... Oh, they just handed me the KO. Alright. So we're just going to go for it then. Apex Dragon. 280. And then, I don't know. Let's get rid of both fire energies just because. Yeah, they just handed us. Like, there's no... I don't think they really saw a win con for them. So yeah, really clean game. Only KO was the Cleffa, but they didn't really advance their game in any way. And yeah, super clean win for our 50 sub special. But yeah, one more thing before we get into our opening and before ending the video off for tonight. I do have to reveal one more thing, and that is our brand new channel banner, which will be more in sync, for lack of a better term, with our current YouTube logo. And yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom! This is it. Nothing too crazy, of course. Same grass bubble design that I have on my actual channel logo. Not as noticeable on here though. And yes, we're going to be posting every other Monday at 3 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So that's like the official time we're going to be posting now. Of course, if things change, it'll be reflected in the banner. And I will also be sure to let out an announcement to let you guys know. And yes, subscribe at youtube.com/@OstrichTCG. Be sure to hit the bell when you subscribe. Comment on my videos, like them. We really need to hit 100 subscribers. I really can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you all so much. But yeah, we can save more thank yous for later. We're just going to move right on into our opening. Just a little disclaimer, the location of this recording is different because I recorded this before the mic failure incident. Alright guys, last thing we're doing for this video, we have one final surprise for you guys, and that's this HOUNDSTONE EX box. I've been like restraining myself from opening it because I got this for my birthday, and I've just been trying to save it for this video for when we eventually reach 50 subs. But yeah, not too much to say about it, so let's just start getting it open. Okay, I'm trying to reach around everything. So you get 3 promos with this, the HOUNDSTONE EX, Grievered, and Jumbo HOUNDSTONE, and it looks like 2 packs of Stellar Crown in there, along with 2 packs of Twilight Masquerade. Alright, so here we have our 2 regular size promo cards. The HOUNDSTONE EX, although it's pretty good, it's definitely not very playable. It has the attack Horrifying Fang, which allows you to flip a coin until you get tails, 28 more damage for each heads. So this is definitely not as good as the HOUNDSTONE EX we have already. And yeah, this just wouldn't stack up. but it's still a really cool promo card. And of course, we have the Cosmo Foil Grievered as well, which looks really cool. So you know, really cool cards. Nothing playable though. So if you're a player, you know, you're not gonna get much out of this, except for also we do have this giant Houndstone EX, but I'm not a big giant card collector. Except this is pretty good pack selection if you are a competitive player, because we do have some very playable cards in these packs. Of course, Twilight Masquerade. It has cards like Ogre Pawn. It has cards like Greninja, which is being featured in Palkia now. So very many playable cards in Twilight Masquerade. I'm just covering like some of the basics. And of course, Stellar Crown has like Terapagos and all those other new Stellar Terra cards. So yeah, I've never opened Stellar Crown before, so that's definitely gonna be new. So yeah, we're gonna get started. So I think we're gonna open Twilight Masquerade first. We did do a short recently where we were opening 3 packs of Twilight Masquerade and 1 pack of Fusion Strike. Please make sure to check that out if you haven't. That definitely hasn't gotten as many views as I've hoped, but like, you know, it's fine. That wasn't an important video, but this is definitely an important video. Finally reaching 50 subs is just an absolutely insane milestone for me. All right, here we go. Not gonna try to talk too much during these packs. I'm hoping I get something good. Anyway, Psychic Energy, Girafarig, Froakie, Vulpix, Eevee, Glaceon, Sandslash, Iron Bundle, Reverse Dracloak is really good, Reverse Feebas, Hollow Alakazam. Alright, nothing out of that pack, but Reverse Dracloak is very good, especially if I wanted to build Dragapult. Final Twilight Masquerade pack, and then we've got our 2 packs of Stellar Crown, which again, I've never opened before. Very exciting to be opening that. I really do want to pull a Terapagos, because Terapagos is definitely the deck I want to play eventually, especially one Drago rotates. But like, you know, just any cards that would help with that deck too would help. Anyway, so we're going to put the code card to the side, 1 to the back, make sure everything is all steady here. I'll give myself more space because I can't like really see anything. Alright, whoa. I saw something. I'm scared. Water Energy. Grookey. Healy Uptile. If that's what I think it is, I'm gonna cry. Caretaker. Scolipede. That's actually a pretty good card. It's like, it could be a good deck of its own, but like not super good. It's not like meta or anything. Bug Hatching Set. Ambipom. Thwackey. God, please don't lie to me. Ah, no! I thought it was the Ogre Pond. Golden Rescue Board. And our Hollow Arcanine. Oh my god. I gotta go to sleep for that. Nice. Golden card for a golden video. Nice. Oh my god, that is actually insane. Wow. Just look at that. This is also a very playable card. It's been really good in Miraidon. Look. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card. Okay. The sleeves don't really help. It says retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is a colorless less. If that Pokemon's remaining HP is 30 or less, it has no retreat cost. Probably, I think I've gone over this card on the channel already, but to be pulling the secret rare is actually super nice. That is, wow, this is definitely going to help us with Terapagos. I forgot that was even a card too. Alright, so we're going to put that off to the side. And yeah, I'm going to be... Okay, listen, the last time we said this, it kind of screwed us over, but if we pull absolutely nothing out of Stellar Crown, I'll be perfectly fine with it. But yeah, I think I'll actually start with the Galvantula pack because I like Lapras. Definitely one of my favorite Kanto Pokemon, and I would definitely like to pull maybe the full Lapras out of that. Alright, here you go. Code card. 1 to the back. And here we go. Alright, I forgot that they have the new energy pattern. Alright, Grass Energy, Scorbunny, Ladybug, Mienfoo, Little, Vikavolt, Azumarill, Double, Lily Reverse, Papaya Berry Reverse, and oh nice! We got the Jewel Seeker Noctowl. I actually need that. Alright. Yeah, I forgot to put these over here. Alright. But yeah, this is it. Last pack. last pack we're opening for the 50 subscriber special. Really am happy that you guys are here. And yeah, we're gonna go over a few things once we open this pack. So you know, if I can get it open, that'd be really nice. All right, we're gonna take off the code card. 1. All right, here we go. Don't let this be a dud. Fighting Energy, Carnivine, Tommy, Van Rotom we need. That's good. Lilip, Talonflame, Salazzle, Lantern, Reverse Drifblim, Reverse Lapras. That's not the Lapras we're looking for though. Don't be dead! Ah! Hollow Iron Boulder. But yeah, here's our final pull recap for the opening. We've got the Hollow Promo Greavard, which is just a reprint one from Obsidian Flames. The sleeves suck. I can't really see the hollow pattern. But anyway, we've got a Houndstone EX promo. And then Golden Rescue Board. Honestly, I'll take it. You know, it's really playable card. Really rare card. Last thing I was expecting to pull. But yeah, it was worth the wait to open this. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this super special video. These last few months of being in OstrichTCG, especially with everything that went down with the Sorcery channel, it has really meant a lot to me. We have been growing, compared to Sorcery, we have been growing really quickly. We had a video blow up for no reason, and I was so happy for it. My other videos have been doing relatively well for me. Thank you all so much. I really can't wait for the day we join the ranks of the other bigger Pokemon TCG competitive YouTubers. Tricky Jim, Sneaker Talk, all the other competitive YouTubers like Trainer Win. Coming after you guys. I'll be up there with you guys eventually. But yeah, if you guys want to help me be part of the grind, again, please subscribe, please like, do everything down there that you guys do. And yes, until next time, OstrichTCG,